Now, going into this fight, Manny Pacquiao, he is larger than life, a national hero in the Philippines. This guy is everywhere.
And the reason he is everywhere is actually right here in Englewood. Pac-Man's promoter, responsible for all those appearances and cover shoots. Only on 7 News, Marshall Zelinger introduces us to the man behind Manny.
This is when he was on the cover of Time magazine.
When Manny Pacquiao fights Floyd Mayweather in one of the most anticipated boxing matches ever, he will be the man behind Manny.
It's not like Manny and I have each other's phone numbers, but we have a good rapport.
Fred Sternberg is Manny Pacquiao's promoter.
It takes a lot of travel.
Fred lives in Englewood, Pacquiao, the Philippines.
I've been to the Philippines numerous times. I've been on world tours with him. I've been on national tours with him.
Hey, Fred. Since March, Fred has basically lived in Los Angeles, where Pacquiao trained for Saturday's fight.
I go in on a Monday morning, I take the first flight in, and then I take the last flight out on Friday and come home for the weekend. The main part is Manny winning in the ring, and the way he does it, you can't take too much credit for that.
He can take credit for this.
Just like Justin Bieber, I'm right by him.
Last week, Pacquiao making his 9th visit to Jimmy Kimmel since 2009. When you do something like Jimmy Kimmel, what's the point of that?
Well, it shows, it broadens his appeal. It's an audience that doesn't necessarily watch boxing.
The man behind the scenes sometimes makes a cameo.
You've always been like hiding with your money. What are you going to do with this? How are you going to spend it? Have a loan?
And he's all over Twitter under the handle 2Fred, somehow keeping up with social media despite having a flip phone.
When I'm actually in town, this is where I pretend to work.
His home office full of memorabilia.
Up here we got some gloves signed by Manny Pacquiao.
But for Fred, they're simply memories.
Here we got Arnold Schwarzenegger. This was at the White House. And here is Sugar Ray Leonard.
Occasionally, when there's a little ruckus in the ring, I get a little nervous.
There's the bell, and now some extra. Oh, a little kickboxing.
His wife Lauren is talking about 1991, when Fred was the promoter for Riddick Bowe.
Pandemonium in the ring at the end of round number 1.
And right after this, Fred was in the middle of the ring.
And I was terrified because I thought, I don't know what's going to happen. And frankly, I didn't think really he was the person to be getting in the middle of that fight, but he did.
Fred will again be one of the first in the ring after Saturday's fight.
As soon as the fight's over, I will go into the ring. I will go to Manny, and I will go to his trainer, Freddie Roach, and I'll ask him a few questions because the press need quotes immediately.
Do you look back at what you do and pinch yourself?
You know, I haven't had time to do that yet, but I should.
Marshall Zelinger, 7 News.